Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with my guy, Chris Ruffolo, as we continue to cook up this WNBA action. It's the first edition of playoff edition WNBA layup session. I'm excited. Got a decent card, man. We got 4 games, and we're going to break them down and let you guys know our opinions on each. So let's do exactly that. Ruffalo, playoff edition, man. How you doing?
We're here. I got my phone blowing up. People are, telling me, "Where's the layup session?" It's here. Okay, we're here. We're doing the playoffs. We're good. Yeah, no, it's crazy to think that in what was it, June, I think it was. We started this crazy journey, just looking for something to do, and yeah, and now we're here. Now we're into the playoffs. We made people a lot of money, but the regular season's the regular season. Playoff basketball is where it starts again, and I'm ready to make some more money, so I'm ready to get into it.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail right on the head. I'm ready to get to it as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's make some money today. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. And let's hop right into today's WNBA action. First game up. Hey, we're in New York. We're the Liberty. They're taking on the Atlanta Dream. Liberty laying 12 here in our first game of playoff action. Ruffalo, franchise player. Lead us off, my man. How you feeling?
I thought you were going to say where concrete dreams are made of. I thought we were going to start breaking into song. I thought I was going to have to start playing the piano a la Alicia Keys. Look, I'm going to steal one of your phrases here. Context matters. And a lot of people are going to look at this most recent game between the Dream and the Liberty, see the Dream won in New York 78-67. And the context is, remember, the Liberty had pretty much clinched. There was nothing for them to do there. Maybe to get, a run for players like, Stewie and Sabrina Ionescu. Ionescu played 22 minutes. Brianna Stewart played 16. Jonquel Jones, yeah, she played 30 minutes, but in reality, you saw a lot of bench minutes used for the Liberty here. The reality is, at full strength on both sides, the Liberty are heads and shoulders the better team. They beat the crap out of the Dream more often than not in the regular season. There was a 6-point game in New York where the Dream covered a 15.5-point spread, but this is where the Liberty come to play. And I think the Liberty get it done. I'm taking the Liberty to win game 1.
Word for word, bar for bar. Nothing really for me to add. I'm on the Liberty. Y'all know me. I've called the Liberty the best team in the WNBA for majority of the season, and I still believe those words. And I also believe they're going to beat up on the Dream here in this one. This first round, 3-game series, pretty much. So I think the Liberty just beat the crap out of them game 1, and then probably handle business again in game 2. So I'm not overcomplicating it, not in this one. I'm gonna lay the points with the team. I think, like Ruffalo said, is the head and shoulders better basketball team. Give me the Liberty, 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 Liberty. And I'll lay the points. Next game up, got the Indiana Fever out on the road facing the Connecticut Sun. Sun, 5-point favorites at home at the crib. Look, short, sweet, simple. I'm on the Indiana Fever. I don't want the 5 either. I'm taking them straight up money line. I think this was a great draw for the Fever. First round, I got the Fever winning this series and moving on to the next round as well. That's how I got the series playing out. Fever steal game 1. Connecticut probably bounces back, wins game 2. Then game 3 in Indiana, you already know that place is going to be rocking. Indiana wins game 3 at home at the crib, steals the series. That's how I got it playing out. So I'm attacking the plus money with Indiana today. I don't want the points. I want the plus money. Ruffalo, how you feeling here in this one?
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Especially, I'm taking the points for sure. But I might put a little bit on Fever money line as well, mainly because like you alluded to, home court in the first round of the WNBA playoffs is huge because if you're the higher seed, you gotta sweep or else you're playing a road game in game 3. And my concern with Connecticut, and I think you mentioned it earlier, is just sticking to what we know and what we've seen and the quote unquote eye test. And my eye test has been over the month of September, The Connecticut Sun, especially in the month of September, have beaten up on bad teams, struggled against the good teams. And while the Indiana Fever aren't one of the best, gotta remember, the last time they played Connecticut, that Connecticut won, it was back on June 10th, 89-72. The Fever were 3-10 at that point. They went on to win 17 of their next 27 games, including a win over Connecticut in Indiana. This is a completely different Fever team. So I think the Fever, normally you can say a case that, maybe youth kind of gets the better of them. They get a little bit, gun shy on the big stage. I don't think it happens here. I think the Fever got a good shot to win this one outright. I'm taking the Fever in the points. And I'm with you for a little bit on the money line as well.
Next game up, got the Minnesota Lynx at home at the crib with the Phoenix Mercury coming into town. Lynx, damn near double-digit favorites at home at the crib. Ruffolo, do they cover?
Everybody, say it with me now. Context matter. I want to have like an audience thing for like next season where we can have sound effects. Look, the Lynx, yeah, they put up 51 points against the Sparks in the season finale. Everybody was benched. I mean, this is a Minnesota Lynx team that was hot down the stretch. They're one of the best teams in the WNBA. Plain and simple. The Phoenix Mercury, congrats. Your last 3 wins down the stretch. LA on the road by 4. Chicago on the road, a banged up Chicago team, by 5. And then you beat Atlanta at home by 8. Everybody else, Seattle, Connecticut, Washington, the Aces, the Liberty, the Lynx, all beat up on the Mercury by double digits. It's just a Phoenix team that just looks like it was just done like dinner playing down the stretch. I'm going Lynx here. I think this one has potential to be a sweep. So give me the Lynx.
I think this one will be a sweep. I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm taking the Lynx here. I think defensively they're going to shut down pretty much whatever they're trying to do. And I think offensively, they're head and shoulders a better basketball team as well. There's really only 3 teams. Well, there's 4 teams that I think have a chance to win the chip, and I'm taking all 4 of them today. And we talked about this is the third one we're talking about. So, Lynx, Liberty, Fever, and we'll talk about the next team here in this next slot. But for this one, I'm going to lay it with the Lynx. I'm just not overcomplicating. At home at the crib, I think they're going to suffocate them and win this game by like 13, 14 plus. Last and final game here of playoff day 1. We got the Las Vegas Aces, the defending champs, at home at the crib, laying damn near double digits on the Seattle Storm. Look, I'm taking the Aces. I'm going to lay the points. I like fading the Aces in spots and situations in the regular season. Playoff time, can't do so, won't do so. I'm not that gullible. The Storm, I usually trust them at home, at the crib, now on the road. This is a team, you got to remember how terrible they were a year ago. Now out on the road facing the defending champs, first playoff, atmosphere style matchup for them. Don't trust the Storm in this spot. So, not overcomplicating it. That's my theme for today. Just not overcomplicating it. I'm taking the defending champs. I'm taking the Aces. I'm laying the points. Ruffolo, what you think?
I don't know if it's more about the Aces or about the wings that we didn't see Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, and they still won that game 98-84. I think that just goes to speak to the depth of the Aces, but I'm with you here about taking the Aces and laying the points. It's just the fact is that the Aces, when they are at full strength, are the best team in the WNBA. Or I should say, sorry, one of the best teams in the WNBA. I stand corrected. Sorry, nobody come at me in the comments. But the fact is for Seattle, they're missing their big inside Ezzy. She's not playing, and that's 11 points and 8 rebounds per game. And when you're trying to battle Asia Wilson on the glass, you need to be at full strength, and the Seattle Storm just are not that. And we've seen it time and time again. The Seattle Storm are just a different team on the road. So this is what the Aces played for. This is why they played to get that 4 seed, to get the home court in the first round. I'm taking the Aces as well.
And that's going to conclude this episode of the WNBA Layup Session. As always, We appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Money Making Sunday. Y'all know what it is, man. We got a full schedule of NFL football. I have a handful of NFL plays for y'all, but of course, playoff edition of the WNBA. I got at least one in there for y'all, maybe 2 or 3. I like today's card, but we just broke it down for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now. Scoop it all up. Pickdawgz Premium. Hop on something long term. You ain't got to worry about it. You get everything that I got going for the duration of the package that you scoop up. So appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Ruffolo, what you got going on, my man?
Same thing for me. Maybe have some baseball on the board. Gonna definitely have some NFL, and I'll probably have some WNBA thrown in there as well. But this is the best time to jump on a long-term pass, like Jay said. For me at least, I can only speak for myself. A lot of times on these weekend days, the 3-day and 7-day passes are actually less than buying each of the daily packages individually, and you get, an extended amount of plays. So definitely something you want to hop on. But remember, always use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Money Making Sunday. Hey, day 1 of playoff basketball. I'm excited. Hopefully we smash it like we do per usual. Appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. We out of here. Peace.